Hi everyone and welcome. I'm Diane and my passion is painting and creating nature-inspired watercolours in my studio, which are easy for you to do too. I share all my paintings with you on YouTube, and on our website dianeantone.com you can find free downloadable sketches for all the videos to help you make the most of your painting journey. And if you'd like a little bit more, we also have channel memberships with loads of perks for you to enjoy. So welcome on board. Click subscribe and turn on notifications, and let's learn to paint watercolour. So I've got these pieces of card, this PaintON multi-technique multimedia card, and I thought to myself, well, why not have a bit of a play today? So I'm going to use some of this paper with these cards. This is handmade paper, and I made this at least 20 years ago, no more than that, 25 years ago, 1996 that would have been, in Canada when I went on a papermaking course. And shortly after that I bought the equipment and I did it myself at home. And this is basically mushed up waste paper. So for example, you can use pulp that you make from ordinary computer printing paper. And we just scattered petals, dried petals in it, and got these different effects. So yeah, on and off I've used this over the years to do various things with. I made a little notebook at one point. Don't know if I've got that here to show you. If I find it, not sure where it is. Anyway, if I find it, I'll show you, but it doesn't matter, because what I thought I would do today is I'm going to take a piece of this card, fold it in half, make a little greetings card, and then I'm going to use watercolour pencils. And depending on whether or not the paper that you use takes water, you can wet them afterwards and make the colour into more like watercolour paint. But I was thinking I would just use watercolour pencils and do a design, and I'm not quite sure what to do yet. I've got some pansies in a pot here, as you can see, looking really quite sweet, and some primulas, which are like primroses. So I could do that, or else, excuse me moving the camera, hope it doesn't make you feel seasick, just straighten us out there. Here I've got my Marjorie Blamey book with lots and lots of lovely autumnal images there, different leaves and berries and things like that. And I'm leaning towards something maybe on a piece of paper this kind of colour, with some leaves like this on it, and perhaps some little pansy flowers peeping out. But it's not going to be very big, because I want it to fit onto this little piece of card here. So the first thing I have to do is to mark out the size that I'm going to want to be painting on. So that's roughly the right size. I'm going to make it a bit smaller. So I'm going to have to tear it. So, and it only needs to be approximate. So it's roughly down there, roughly over here. And the way to tear this kind of paper so that you get a nice fuzzy edge. Yes, Russell, it's okay. It's our new dog. Brush, right. So the way to do this is you take a watercolour brush, then you put water on it, and you just wet along the line where you want to tear. Like that. Soaks up water like crazy. And then you simply make it part like that. And then I'll take that bit off there. So we have something which has a deckled edge all the way around. And then when we've done our drawing, we can glue that on the front there. and embellish it however you want. You could put gold and silver edging around it if you like, and I don't know what you'll end up doing. But so there's the first step. The next thing I have to really do before I stick it onto here is to wait for it to dry. But I can now think about a design. And again, there's many different ways in which you could do this. You can start off with a pencil. Whoops. You could do a drawing on a piece of tracing paper, first of all, to try it out. It's not a bad idea. You could try it out on a scrap piece like this. Russell, couche-toi, couche-toi, couche-toi. Très bien. Non, tu viens ici et tu te couches. Voilà, là, couche-toi. Assis, 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 arrête, attends, attends, reste là, reste là. This is Russell. He's a bit excited. He's French. Russell. Assis. 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 Très bien. Reste là. So, see how long that lasts. I think I'm going to do a design today with some berries. And we'll just see how this goes. So I'm using just a watercolor pencil. And I expect you probably have the same sorts of berries where you live. We have these, I think you could say these were Hawthorn. Yeah, these are Hawthorn berries. And we have some leaves. And this time of year, the hawthorn leaves are yellow, usually. So, yellow, quite bright yellow. So having drawn the outline in pencil, I'm just going to come in with some yellow. And then a red, kind of orangey red, I think, to start with, and then we'll put something darker on. And then a dark brown, I think, for the stem. These pencils are too fat to go into the average pencil sharpening machine, but I've got this device, which is a pencil plane. And that works quite nicely just to put a sharper point. So we just vary our pressure. And then we'll put the veins in on these yellow ones with the brown. And maybe we'll put some orangey brown, whoops, on there too. You can use watercolour pencils in the same way, really, that you use watercolour paint, only it's dry, so you can layer. So this is coming on. I'm just going to sharpen this pencil a little bit. And I've got these red berries here, and I'm just going to make them a little bit bigger as I add shadow to one side. I'm not going over the red, I'm actually just enlarging them. So on purpose I made them a little bit small. And then we can put in the little spiky bits on the ends there, just using the point of the pencil. And do these ones too. Now, of course, Hawthorn has spines, so we'll put some spiny, spiky bits on these stems. Just bring them out from the stalk like that. And We can make the red a bit darker. We can go over it a bit more, build up the colour. That one seems to have lost its what sits there. And maybe we might, we want another leaf anywhere, do you think? That's probably enough. Maybe we make this one a little, I think I was interrupted when I was doing this one. Okay, so there we are, and what we need to do now is just got a can of paper cement here, so we'll just open that up, and I'll grab an old brush. Anything will do, and I think this will work. I'll just pick up some of this paper cement. And the nice thing about this this idea is that you could use it for all sorts of different things, not only greetings cards, but you could use it as an idea for bookmarks as well. Yeah. Press that down. And you could, if you wanted to, as I said before, do a pattern around the outside, but main thing is on the inside you've got plenty of space to write a nice greeting. So there we are. Very simple little idea for a Monday morning. Hope you enjoyed that, and I look forward to seeing you next time. So bye for now, everybody. Bye bye.